Up first, several persons remain hospitalized following a motor vehicle crash along Long Hill Road in St. James on Friday. The latest incident has led to renewed calls for the authorities to urgently address the roadway before more lives are lost.
More devastating news for the education sector after a bus transporting students plunged over a precipice in St. James this afternoon.
The bus driver is dead and at least 6 people, including 4 students, are injured.
Yo people, wagwan, welcome back to Jamaica Drone Shots. Today, I am taking you on a drive down one of the most infamous and treacherous roadways in western Jamaica, the Long Hill Road. As you can see, this road is extremely narrow, filled with tight corners, and winds its way along steep valleys with little room for error. Vehicles, especially larger trucks and buses, pass dangerously close to the edge of this deep drop-off. This stretch has long been a nightmare for motorists. Heavy traffic, blind corners, and the constant risk of landslides during rainy seasons have all contributed to its dangerous reputation. For years, residents and commuters have been calling for an alternate route, and finally, that day is coming. In today's video, we'll be looking at the much anticipated Long Hill Bypass, a new highway project that will not only provide a safer and a faster route into Montego Bay, but will also ease traffic congestion through the mountainous corridor. The Long Hill Road forms a key connection between Montego Bay and southern Jamaica, linking parishes like St. Elizabeth and Manchester to the tourist capital of the island. However, its steep gradients, sharp corners, and narrow carriageway have long made it unsuitable for modern traffic volumes. This is particularly true for cargo trucks, tourist buses, and daily commuters who depend on this roadway. In addition to safety concerns, the constant congestion has slowed traffic times and disrupted economic activities in the area. We have now made it to Anchovy, just off the main road in the direction of Mount Carey and Montego Bay, where I have launched the drone to give you a bird's eye view of the bypass construction. Here we are hovering over what will be one of the first major structures of the Long Hill bypass, the foundation for a large overpass. Once completed, this section of the highway will run above two existing minor roadways, allowing residents to continue accessing their homes underneath the highway. It's early days yet, but progress is underway. We're now flying in a northeasterly direction towards Montego Bay, passing over several residential properties. Many of these homes will unfortunately be demolished to facilitate the new highway route. I have personally spoken with some of these residents whose homes have been already marked for demolition. While development is necessary, it's important to acknowledge the real human impact these projects have on people's lives. Looking ahead, we can see the main road leading into Anchovy Square, with Anchovy High School visible in the distance. On screen, I'll be showing an illustration that gives a better idea of how the bypass will intersect the Anchovy main road before heading towards the Wilshire area and eventually cutting through the hills into the direction of Bogue. To help give you a clearer picture, here are some maps illustrating where the Long Hill bypass will run. From its starting point at the proposed Montego Bay bypass near Bogue Village, all the way through to its connection back onto the Anchovy main road. This bypass will feature several grade-separated intersections and even a roundabout near Mount Pelier, making for a safer and more efficient journey for all road users. Again, thank you so much for watching this video and supporting Jamaica Drone Shots. If you found this video helpful or interesting, be sure to leave a like, drop a comment below, and subscribe for more detailed looks at Jamaica's biggest infrastructure projects. Until next time, walk good and stay safe.